Hey, this is Robert Plank from WPCrusher.com, and I want to show you how to change the way that WordPress looks using 4 different plugins. All right, we're going to be using the Remove Sidebars plugin if you want to have a regular landing page, keep your existing theme intact, but just remove the sidebar navigation. We'll show you how to have different themes per page using the Multiple Themes plugin, how to insert your own header and footer code, for example, your own custom pop-up code, your own custom Google Tag Manager, Facebook pixel tracking code. We'll show you how to also completely remove the header and footer and just have a blank web page using the Blank Slate plugin. We're going to be using this test WordPress site we have, and if you don't know how to log into your WordPress site, go to the web address /wp-admin. We logged in right here, and we have nothing set up on the site, just some blog posts, things like that. And we'll go to plugins, add new, and then to search for the first plugin that we will be adding, plugins, add new, and then we'll search for full width templates to create a page that has no sidebar. And here's what I'm talking about. We have blog posts, right, journal entries, and we have a sample page, which could be like an about page. And let's say we're going to create a landing page. We go to the dashboard. Whoops. It would help if I showed you my screen here. All right, so we're on the WordPress site, right? We have blog posts that you can click in, and that's like a journal entry. But then at the top here, we have custom pages, and that's like your about page, your contact page, navigation. And let's say you wanted to have a landing page, right? You wanted to have a place where someone can opt into some kind of free gift or buy something. You could go to Pages, Add New, and then we will name this landing page. And then here is where we will add our sign-up form or text explaining our paid course. And you could publish that, then view the page, and now it's at this web page /landing-page. And let me actually change the theme so that way this makes some more sense. So we'll use, for example, this 2016 theme. And here's the problem, is that we're at our front page of our site, and we will, first of all, we need to add a link to that landing page. So let me go customize, and we'll create a menu. One moment. Create a menu that links to this landing page. Okay, so we're on the front page of our site. We go to this landing page, or maybe we want people to buy something, but see how there's still these sidebars on the side. We don't like that. What we can do is, in our plugins, go add new, and then search, let's see, check our notes, the full width templates plugin. Search full width templates, click install now, click activate, and then we can click on pages and go to this landing page we created. And then on the side here where it says templates, template, we change this to no sidebar. And we can see what that gives us. View the page. And you see how it's the same page, but now there's nothing on the sidebar. And we can edit again, and we can see what happens if there's even no header and footer. Now, that is a completely, other than that, this top bar, it's a completely blank page. And if we were to go and view this in a incognito window, for some reason there's a thing at the top, but it's a completely blank page with no other formatting. And so once again, we installed the full width templates plugin, and you can say I want this to have no sidebar, and here we go, no sidebar. If you want to get that back, click on edit page again, and then change the template back to the default template, click update, and now your sidebar is back. Full width template plugin. Next, will show you how to have different themes per page. Let's say you want to have different look and feel for different pages on your website. Well, for this to work, we need to show you a couple of other pages. So we'll go to our menu here and we'll add the sample page as well. So we'll publish this. And so we see here there's our home page, there's a landing page we just created, and then a sample page where there's some extra text. Now let's say you wanted the sample page to look slightly differently than the other pages. Go back to our dashboard, we go to Plugins, Add New, and search Multiple Themes. Install now. Activate Multiple Themes. And then, I believe they will just let you maybe you have to go into your settings, multiple themes plugin. Okay, so it's a little advanced. What we say, well, our home page, let's say we'll have the 2020, or like what are we using currently? We're using the 2016 theme. So let's think about this. Let's say that on that sample page, we want to use the 2020 theme, but everywhere else just the 2016 theme. Go back, we go to Appearance, Multiple Themes plugin, and then in the settings here, we'll say that, let's see if we start typing. So I think if we say URL, if we say slash, actually let's go to the website. So if we click in and we say that slash sample dash page, we want this to behave differently. We go back to Appearance, Multiple Themes plugin, and then we say that if it's slash sample dash page, then we will use the 2020 theme. Let's see if those, we go at the bottom, save changes, view the site, here's this, click on the sample page. All right, do we need to add a trailing slash maybe? Did it even save? Try this again, 2020 URL. Aha, must begin with our site address. So if the web page is sample-page, we scroll down, and now we see in our theme selection entries, now it has added this, our website slash sample-page. Here's our main site. And now how you see, we click on sample page, it's a drastically different look and feel. Now back to the landing page. Now back to the sample page. Pretty amazing, right? You could have drastically different looking pages on your site, and the navigation still allows us to get to each place. It just has drastically looking pages on the same website. We use the full width template plugin to remove sidebars on some pages, multiple themes to have different themes per page. Next, let's look into how you can add in your own custom headers and footers by going to the Insert Headers and Footers plugin. Go back to our dashboard. We'll go to Plugins, Add New, and Insert Headers. Then look for the plugin by WP Beginner, Insert Headers and Footers. Activate, and then we go to Settings, Insert Headers and Footers, and then let's say that you're grabbing code from Facebook or from Google. If they tell you to paste this code in the header, if they tell you to paste that code in the footer, then those are where those are. Click Save, and when we view the site, it might be a little tricky to notice, but if we right-click and view the page source, you can kind of tell how here it says paste this code in the header, and then near the bottom, it should say, we said what? Paste that code. paste that code in the footer. And so this is a little, oops, I think that might have been in the wrong location anyway. Settings, insert header and footer, scripts and body. Okay, so that's the body text, but we should have pasted in the footer area. And now when we view the site, at the bottom, we can see the text is probably down there where we highlighted, but it's only noticeable if it's like an image or some copy and paste JavaScript code. If we right click and view the page source, we say paste that code in the footer, it's right down there near the bottom. But that is how you add that custom tracking code or whatever external service you use onto the bottom of all of your web pages. Next up, we are going to show you how to remove the header and footer from specific pages on your website. And I find this useful if I am migrating static HTML pages to a WordPress site. And there is a little bit of a hiccup, a gotcha. I used to recommend a plugin called Just the Page, but it's been somewhat discontinued, and we have to download it and upload it the old-fashioned way. And the new way is a plugin called Blank Slate. And here's the difference, is that the Blank Slate plugin will preserve your theme's formatting, backgrounds, fonts. It'll just remove all the surroundings, and Just the Page gives you a completely blank web page. And I'll show you both. Go to Plugins, Add New, and search Blank Slate, then Install Now, then Activate, and then we go to Pages. And since we're playing with this landing page, let's edit it here. So remember, we have this landing page, click on Edit Page, and then under Template, choose Blank Slate, update that, and we can see here now that it and we'd have to play around with our own add our own background, our own CSS, our own coding, but that's how you remove just everything on the page. And if you want, but you see how it kind of preserves the font size, the background. If you really, I think if we customize, we can change this background color back to see just a regular white background. But let's say you wanted to remove just completely everything from this page. That's where Just the Page comes in. But the only drawback is that this plugin is so old and it's not updated that if you search Just the Page, you can't find it. It's not listed because it has not been added to in about a couple of years. So we would Google search WordPress Just the Page. It takes us to this WordPress plugins Just the Page plugin. We click on download. It downloads this file to our computer. Then go to Plugins, Add New, but this time go to Upload Plugin, choose File, and then browse to this Just the Page zip file. Click on Install Now, click on Activate, and then similarly, when we go to Pages, we edit our landing page, and you go to this template. Well, there we go. They've added this checkbox that says Display Only Page Content. Click on Update, click on View Page, and you can see now this is like a completely blank slate. If we view the page source, there's like nothing on this web page at all. And that is how you have a completely blank slate page. That is the Just the Page plugin. So you can see that there are so many things that WordPress allows you to do if only you have the right plugin. Full width templates to remove sidebars, multiple themes to have a different theme on different pages, insert headers and footers to add things like tracking code, and then the Blank Slate plugin to start over with a completely new page. And if you're stuck with WordPress, if you want to know how to do all the crazy amazing things with WordPress, like secure it, let it run fast, build any kind of site you want, add content, add posts, add pages, add users, add all the plugins that you want. Our training course for WordPress is at wpcrusher.com. So if you got something out of this video, or if you want to take WordPress seriously, then join us inside of wpcrusher.com. I'm Robert Plank, and thank you.